1 second, go back to this reaction video. Loose cannon. Download this one.
Secretly draining her for all her connections, Dash Radio, producers, DJs, etc. Gets her on some bullshit ass song that I don't even think was even released. So at this point, she thinks she's hit the jackpot. She's getting the dick. She's with this millionaire, big time producer. Let's take this is the fake DM that they fake robbery for. Here's a conversation between Forest Bias Network, Damien, and Loose Cannon. Literally talking about setting up China for this fake robbery for the show. And at this time, he brought in a new player, Charisse Mills, to go along with the bullshit. This is the fake DM that they created saying Black China admitted to breaking in and vandalizing the home. Let's hear from one of Kennan's IBM members. Hurt me, I'm so sorry from Black China. That was the epic thing that Charisse portrayed that Black China wanted Cannon, I'm assuming, or something like that, I'm assuming. I'm not sure why that was faked, but...
Yeah, he was tying that to the house breaking.
Oh, gotcha. Okay, so that was...
She was basically trying to say that she admitted it. Don't hurt me, I'm so sorry. And China honestly didn't deserve all that. He dragged her through the mud, and you know, she was always good with me, but yeah, he was basically trying to, you know, put the blame on her. That's why he said, can we say that, you know, the network said, can we say that she did it on camera? And they were like, yeah. You know, because they were trying to blame it all on her. Honestly, it was a hype. It wasn't even, I think it was for the content. I think they were just trying to get some buzz surrounding.
So here's my question. Why is Charisse going along with just fabricating all this when she knows it's not true? Or did she think that this was true?
Honestly, they're both delusional. I can't even tell you. Like they met their max when they met each other. You know, because for her to see the signs that we see and all the stuff, and to still turn a blind eye to it and still be riding for the dude, like I just can't understand that. But I don't even know where her head was at that time. But I think she was just trying to take over what we had going on and trying to interject herself because she had just got off of that show with Chance or whatever and other things. So she was thinking this is her next opportunity. You know what I mean?
But really, little did she know, it was really you she was trying to get at because you Cannon was only looking like he was rich and had money because you were paying for it. So she thought she was with the rich dude, but she was with the wrong one. You had Cannon out here looking like he was God, and she thinking it's him, not knowing it's you behind the scenes the whole time.
Yeah, it was all.
Now, what was Cannon's mindset when, you know, he got with her, as far as, like, you know, their relationship and stuff like that? Because I know there was one point that he had asked you something that you were just, like, flabbergasted about.
Oh, my God. So we're sitting there in the little, right outside the kitchen by the door that goes out to the back right there, by the pantry. Mm-hmm. And he was playing a song for us, saying that it was him singing on the song, and me and Barry looked at each other like, we know that ain't you singing. And then he tells me, hey, crazy, go push up on Charisse, go fuck Charisse, go take her in the room and tell her Cannon said it's okay. And I looked at him like, are you out of your mind? Like, bro, are you out of your mind? First of all, I don't want to stick my dick in her at all. That's not, and nothing, you know, I'm not talking shit about her. That's just not me. She's not my type. Nothing against her, but she ain't me. Like, it wasn't gonna go down like that. But second of all, that's your girl. Why are you trying to get me to be on her and think that I'm gonna be cool with that? I don't get down like that. You know what I mean? I ain't sitting there getting sloppy seconds from some girl that you were just smashing. He was like, oh, China got 10 bands from me. I gotta get out of here. Like, I gotta get out of this house. China got 10 bands from me. Come on, crazy, just do it for the team. And I'm like, I don't give a fuck. I ain't doing it.
Team.
Like, I'm not. He wanted me, and Barry was sitting right there. Barry could attest this. He probably won't, but Barry was a witness to that. He kept trying to push me on to Charisse, telling me, go take her in the room and fuck her. Tell her Cannon said it's okay. I was like, bro, I don't know how delusional you really are, but you got me fucked up. There's no way I'm doing that.
So was he able to sneak out to see China? Because I know that he was still messing with China when he was with Charisse. He was messing with them both.
He was trying to do something else. I don't even think China wanted anything to do with him at that point. I don't know, but he didn't want him getting out that night. You know, he was talking to me about it, but I told him, I was like, how you gonna be mad at me for not want to bang your girl who I'm not even attracted to, don't even really want nothing to do with? It was weird, hella weird. Like, can't even explain that shit like to a normal person. Like, what type of normal person thinks like that?
I mean, that's the first. So not only does China get played, then Sharice gets hoed out by her new man. This is messy. What do y'all think?
Hey, somehow, some way, Loose Cannon strikes me as a disgusting individual who would tell his homie to smash his girl while he go pick up some chili and all that because he don't love Sharice. Sharice is a girl who he accidentally got pregnant and he couldn't force her to lay on that table no more, and now you gotta have that baby. You feel me? They don't talk about how she got that schmish marriage as a result of you whooping her feet. It's not like the girl couldn't carry a child. It's not like the girl had any kind of health issues or complications, nothing like that. You was putting your hands on her, and that disrupted that pregnancy. But that's y'all business for a different day, and that's a different day for y'all business. But that's neither here nor there, but that is actually here and there and everywhere, because that's never all right. But regardless to the fact, Loose Cannon and his homie in there to smash Sharice is a very low, despicable, disgusting thing. I can see how he handles these situations. I can see how he moves about these situations. And it's clear to see that Loose Cannon just has no morals, no respect for himself.
Yeah, he's a fucking savage, man.
That's disrespectful to your homie and to your girl.
Goddamn right it is. That's fucking disgusting, man.
We already see how they handle the women in their life. You got Wack on all over Clubhouse screaming at R&B, poor R&B over here looking like a victim. Blink twice if you need help, R&B. And then you got Sharice Mills, who's probably happy Loose Cannon's in jail because now she could 304 in peace while he's locked up without him drooling all over her. Come on, bro. I don't want to honk my horn because I'm making a video, but come on now. You got him drooling all over the remote control every time he try to play control, try to play the PlayStation, all that kind of stuff. It's just a whole bunch of flu-flammy, skullduggery, and larceny. But what I do know is this. Above all, these types of behaviors are only affecting their children. These types of behaviors are only affecting the babies who, coming into their lives, who they have to really deal with and raise. One day your kids are going to look on the internet and they're going to see all this flu-flammy, skullduggery, and larceny. You feel me? And it's going to go from there. But y'all know the deal, though. Red dots to the left. Y'all know the rest. Be better today than what you were yesterday. Be even better tomorrow. But today be at your best. It's free. I've been waiting to tweet. It's free. We go.
God damn, that's disgusting, man. Loose Cannon, fucking savage, man. Let's see what else we got, what other videos we got here. Okay. Oh, let's check it out.
Swag. My people in Brooklyn, when they up, they get to it. Straight up. All that typing in check. Told you, man. Let's go. Shout out to everybody that's up there. I've been running my mouth because I'm about to drag some shit today. That's right. What else I'm doing? Fool, they didn't know I was back for revenge. All that time they were trying to come on in the morning. When I was coming on in the morning, now I'm back on in the morning. And guess what I've been doing? I've been turning up on their ass. Live documentaries. Let's go. Shout out to everybody that's up. Don't forget to get your membership. We will be getting into this on Sunday. But don't forget, today we got happy hour. And I might start early today, Punches. I might. What's good? We up. We went into this yesterday. Today's a new day. But it's the same old story. That's right. Everything I said already. Why? What happened, y'all? They kept picking and choosing. How dare you fix your mouth to speak about domestic violence if you still been supporting Chris Brown since he did that to Rihanna, dummy? That's right. How many hypocrites been supporting Rihanna all this time, even though he proved to your face he's a woman beater? And on top of that, you have never seen Chris Brown with a black woman in your life. And the black woman love him the most because the white woman been cut his ass off. When I been told you these bads were blackballed,
Yo, what's up, Cashflow, or Casho?
That's when the white people love him.
How you doing, man?
Some of y'all won't get it. When the white people took their hands off these bitches, they been not pop stars. Guess what kept them relevant? Them Negroes.
Thanks for stopping by. I appreciate your Kasov. I don't know if I'm saying your name right. I apologize if I'm not.
On the internet, Chris Brown been fucking finished.
We're just here getting some of this Diddy news.
That's where he been finished. No, y'all kept on him alive. Why we shaming them? They've been praising the woman beater for years. But then again, he charged this fan $1,000. Guess what? He only charges woman fans $1,000. I've been looking. I can't even get no proof of this fool charging a damn man. He been clowning y'all at. Oh, you mean to tell me Chris Brown hang with his homeboys all day? Chris Brown be with the bros all day. But when he get to that concert, he charged the woman a band? Yep. Because they didn't want to get it. But I've been telling them. I'm tired of repeating myself. Been told you they always fruity. Been told you they always zesty. Huh? Didn't understand when Diddy was gripping his ass back as a little boy. He said, oh yeah, chill me miss. That's right. No, y'all. That's why Diddy was like, yeah, nigga, where you been at? Nigga, you been ducking me. I told you you won't be in trouble just like me, nigga. That's right. This last freak off, y'all, is one of the last ones he threw. In my opinion, I said it before, this is one of the last ones he threw to incriminate all of the ass. Guess who else is at that one too? Guess what? Look, y'all, 2022. Guess who else at this one? Guess who else at this one? His best friend, Jay-Z, man. That's right. Right there in 2022, y'all. Well, I'm telling y'all, the Diddler didn't stop. This was Diddler's birthday. Chris Brown, right there. I just don't remember if this the year Chris Brown caught that assault charge or was the year before that. But the girl said somebody put something in her drink. Alright? So anyway.
Yeah, on Diddy's yard. That's what happened.
I've been telling y'all. Once again, let me be for real. This is why people are not respected. Because it's been decades of them exposing themselves. They want to talk about Cassie and woman beater, Diddy. See, now you get to see the delusional shades of these people. Everybody going in on Diddy, the woman beater, but the woman beater been right in their face for years. With proof, with black eyes and everything. You done seen a woman move on with a happy ass life, got a goddamn husband and got them on her third kid. And I've been told Chris Brown was a damn idiot and a junkie. And I've been told you he couldn't get over that Rihanna shit, even though he got caught on camera doing blow about 2-3 times. These are facts. Even though this man was selling clothes. This is why I don't rock with y'all. If somebody took a video, you heard Funnel Fan was selling his clothes on his front line, y'all would clown and disrespect me. See? If you heard that I was selling clothes and somebody was able to film me and post that shit, you would fucking troll the shit out of me. Y'all would trash me, man. But when Chris Brown does it, it's okay. So I've been proving to y'all so much how rap entertainment has had your brain in a frenzy. This was what made y'all all stupid. When a man could beat the crap out of a woman, charge his woman fans, then sell clothes to his same fans. Then get on the internet and brag about how good he doing after he got blackballed. But meanwhile, he only made it after getting blackballed because of the internet. And they knew that you were starstruck. Because some of y'all from places in this country, you'll never see you'll never see a celebrity a day in your life. Alright? And that's what happened. Another thing the internet did was, no disrespect, it made a lot of y'all from certain places, y'all just went too far. Because y'all went too far with the celebrity shit. Let's go. No, he's Diddy Jr. fool. That's Diddy nephew. Oh, guess what? You always talk about black don't crack. That's one thing. But some people, when they go to black, they never go back. That's right. That's Cassie, man. See that? Like I said, it's called life after Diddy, y'all. That's what I keep telling y'all. Life after Diddy. You know what I mean? When Diddy done with you, he did the same thing. You think I'm playing? He did the same thing to J-Lo. Name me one black man J-Lo been with since 1999, 2000. She's been with Diddy. J-Lo don't want to see a black. She don't want to smell. No. She don't even want a black man to hold her luggage. Nope. No, y'all. Told you what this is right here. Told you Cassie the hero. She gonna be the hero. Alright? Yo, I'm telling you what's going on. Now let's go. No. Told you gonna keep. Alright, y'all. You gotta be patient. Kept saying, family, all you gonna get is embarrassment. All you gonna see is embarrassment. Only news you're gonna see on black entertainment is embarrassment or nasty shit. Then you're gonna see Halle Berry, this DDG, domestic violence. And then you're gonna keep hearing this RAPE, domestic violence. But then one day when you understand that some of this stuff is orchestrated, because now they act this shit out on the internet, maybe you'll get it very clear. Maybe when you understand that life is very beautiful, but they know and understand that minds will be manipulated into depressions from social media. And then you'll understand why you're gonna keep seeing all this beating, or RAPN. Guess what else gonna happen? A lot of y'all gonna start having domestic violence in your household. This Cassie Diddy stuff gonna put a curse on a lot of people. You're gonna start hearing about a lot of DVs in the crib. That's gonna happen. Alright? So anyway, let's go. Y'all been letting Chris Brown get away with everything, y'all. When Chris Brown did that, I said, family, He think he gonna duck that UK shit, but his ass he gonna go to jail. Guess what? Chris Brown proved what I said, that they're not getting no money in America. America's shut down. So the only money he been getting these past 2 years been overseas. Alright? And he come out every summer. He's fucking predictable. He's an idiot. He do the same thing every summer. He tries to come out when the game is shut down. Like I said, they just been letting Chris Brown go and go and go and go. Because why Chris Brown stay on the internet? Chris Brown got paid companies. So I've been seeing Chris Brown promoting himself all year, promoting himself. Every year he does the same shit. He promotes himself, and then when it's time to go on tour in the summer, he's going to go on tour, he's going to charge woman fans, and that's it. Every year the same shit. Meanwhile, told y'all this idiot going to get locked up because he had to go overseas. Plus his ass don't understand that it is so many world politics going on right now. President overseas, all this real political talk. This dumb ass trying to do concerts. You don't get it. Let's go. No, y'all, it's all playing out. Pick one. Then I keep telling you, pick one, dummies. And I keep telling you, pick. When I say dummies, I'm talking about those who don't believe. I'm talking about the new people on my channel coming in chat right in their mouth. All right? Update. Anybody new to this channel, please watch previous videos before you run your mouth. Other than that, just listen up and enjoy the show. Thank you. All right? So like I said, it's all of them. You pick one. What did I say? Who's next? Who's tomorrow? Oh, then we got to talk about Smokey. We got to talk about Smokey Robinson, too. Are you seeing a pattern of the generations? Are you seeing a pattern of the black slander? Are you seeing a narrative that black men ain't shit? You see it? It's very clear. Is this a coincidence? What is this shit we looking at? What the hell is going on? I don't know, because I don't rock with dudes like that. But on TV, this stuff's starting to be believable. But I keep telling y'all, remember? I keep telling y'all pick and choose. Let's put it all together.
This guy's going off, man. Holy fuck.
You're going to see Chris Brown, Diddy, Smokey Robinson. Huh? Who else got in trouble? Somebody, I seen him kicking somebody else's name.
Bill Cosby.
Well, we know Tory Lane got stabbed. No, it's something else. No, it's something else. We just seen Shannon, right? You don't see the pattern yet? Athletes, actors, singers, rappers. You don't see it? Any white faces yet? Any white faces? A few, maybe. I don't know. Okay, then no. You're seeing a genre. You're seeing all the people that kicked it together. You're seeing this whole spectrum. Then I tell you, they're going to get that way. Chris Brown was on Def Jam. He was down with them too. If Russell Simmons is in a cave, what the fuck make y'all think y'all straight? I told you they're all delusional. They've been playing make-believe. Chris Brown said, my fans are stupid. I charged them. I've been blackballed. I got woman fans. Even though I knocked Rihanna ass out. But then again, I've been told y'all Chris Brown has gay fans. That's why he been doing what he do to sustain. I've been telling y'all that all of it. When I've been cracked the code before this, I've been telling y'all this shit. They been knew they had gay fans. Because when you multi-platinum, a percentage will be women, a percentage will be gay men, a percentage will be straight men. Alright? A percentage will be white people. A percentage will be kids. That's how you become a pop star. But when you lose all those fans, and you just got Negroes on the internet that's stupid enough to give you a band, even though them dumb niggas don't own nothing, you feel me? They don't own nothing. They will give $1,000 to a cartoon character before they give $1,000 to their friend or help their mama pay her rent. No, y'all proven to be stupid and delusional. When you give a rich person your $1,000 after you pay for the ticket, then what do you do? Give you his ass to kiss. But I did a video called Diddy Boys a while ago, and I broke down how Diddy Boys is for real. What did I tell y'all? When he gets his hands on these people, he puts a little bit of Diddy inside of their ass.
Oh my God.
Get it clear now, y'all. Which y'all didn't know. A lot of y'all didn't know. What Chris Brown did at the Rihanna, he was under the control of Diddy at that time, y'all. Chris Brown was controlled by Diddy. Rihanna was controlled by Jay-Z. Chris Brown and Rihanna was a Diddy and Jay-Z manufactured couple. Already proved it already. All right? Let's go. You're gonna keep seeing. Apple don't fall. You're gonna get affected. R&B, Chris Brown, Diddy, woman beater. R&B, Usher, Diddy, STDs. Are you getting it? Is it hard for you to figure out? Are you still in denial? No. I keep telling you. The revelations of the Diddy trial is how Diddy gets down with everybody. Didn't his damn lawyer tell you that's how he shows affection? Didn't they tell you that? That means anybody in that man's circle, you're going to get some affection or you're going to deal in some affection. And ain't no way around it. Alright? If you know his name P. Diddy, if you know he had Usher from when Usher was a minor in the P. Diddy flavor camp, pick Usher personally. If he went to Canada and got Justin Bieber, pick him personally. When Chris Brown was 13, he met Diddy. He got mad because Diddy didn't want to sign him. So Diddy made sure he got signed somewhere else when he was 15. But see, when he made that song, only 15, you didn't know he was around from 13. When I've been telling y'all, it's Chris Brown and Usher's story, which put me on. When I told y'all this shit is so much knowledge in it. What's up, Barney King? When I found out that Diddy had a flavor camp, that's where he picked Usher at. That's not been put together that they've been having pipelines to pick their stars from, guys. Which also is your proof of the pedophile. All right? You didn't hear nothing about Diddy had a charter school. Kids. You don't hear nothing about that, right? No. Then you're going to see all these rich bastards. They got these things, but you don't know that they use those to pick the litter. That's right. It's going to be called a charter school. It's going to be called a school. It's going to be some undercover name. But the ones they favor are the ones they pick. That's Usher. Diddy picked him personally. Are you getting this shit? So I'm telling you, the Geppetto stuff is playing out in your face because it already happened already. The Geppetto stuff is in the beginning. Remember when Aaliyah was around, the young star? Remember Brandy was around, the young star? Usher was around, the young star. Just know they were screwing them young stars. Orlando Brown told you, y'all just want to put it all together because you want to keep saying it's Raz B, but it's not Chris Brown. You want to say it's Orlando Brown, right? But it's not Ray J. I'm proved all of them. But you know what's worse? The ones that were younger than Diddy and them, they got it the worst. Bow Wow and them, because they was the ones they were screwing. They were screwing the hell out of them young boys. That's right. That was in the P. Diddy era. All right? I'm saying it for a reason, because Chris Brown, I kept telling his family tree. All right? How many times I showed them? I ain't had time to load that up. How many times I showed a picture of Diddy on stage with Chris Brown and Justin Bieber, and Diddy looked like he want to punch Chris Brown in the face, because Chris Brown looking at Justin Bieber a certain way. And we seen Chris Brown on stage with Diddy looking straight feminine. But what they didn't understand, after Chris Brown did that to Rihanna, you didn't understand that their cartoon characters and his role was to be the woman beater. When I tell you they act that in real life, you always see. Whatever they do, they'll become that character. So he went from this nice guy to this blood gangster that beat on women. And he kept it going. That was a persona, even though he was a bitch. Reason why I say that, y'all forget Chris Brown is an actor. I told you, all the top celebrities are actors first. So, Chris Brown acted like he liked women. He acted like he was a tough guy. But the whole time, Chris Brown is so pinky. He is so pinky. He is so pinky. And on top of that, he is a real savage. And yes, he is a fiend. I already told you that already. He been that, y'all. Because after he did that to Rihanna, y'all, he been blackballed ever since. I keep telling y'all, man, if we took away this internet, a lot of them would have been dead 10 years ago. Thank yourself, fans. Fans, thank yourself. Don't shit on Diddy now. If you bought some rock, you know damn well you need to shut up. Huh? If you bought some rock all them years, you part of this shit too. I'm just gonna keep telling y'all. Cause the joke's on you. If you supported Chris Brown, if you hit the fucking like button on his page all these years, that's on you. Everything is on you. Alright? So you're just looking at what's playing out to the world. Chris Brown and them, they don't like coochie like that. That's why they charge their woman fans $1,000. Meanwhile, they still respect Chris Brown, but he been finished. So like I said, the truth is, nobody cares about y'all guys getting abused. Y'all don't care about nobody anyway. It's proven already. R. Kelly was proven abuser. They still supported him for years after that. I think that's part of the whole shit. I think throughout the years, they were letting people go to see exactly how they get embraced after that. They seen R. Kelly get embraced after that. After what? Being accused of all that shit, peeing on. Okay. Usher, STDs, they embraced him after that. Chris Brown proved to be a woman beater. They embraced him after that even more. So like I keep telling you, y'all keep telling y'all, no, everybody's exposed. BET is exposed, y'all. Meaning, can't cry no more. Diddy put a little bit in all of them, y'all. Yes, he did. And Chris Brown is one of them. So, people didn't get that Chris Brown actually fed into the bad guy role. I'm the bad guy now. Because he knew he couldn't be the good guy no more. He couldn't be the good guy no more. Why? Family, other people from other races don't support woman beaters. So after he did that, he been finished. It's just that you loved him because you grew up with him. You love his ass. You love all of their ass. They're fucking favorite cartoon characters in your life. Get it? They were made you big ass kids. I just be looking at people who actually been loving them. You know why I be saying that too? Thank you, Al. I'm just thinking about when I first was telling people this shit years ago. You a hater. You ain't no Chris Brown. I'm like, all right, man. I told you about I said Chris Brown is. Why? Because I see what he's doing. When I tell you, anybody that ain't been doing right by the people gonna get their issue, y'all. For some reason, these bastards just think it's gonna be Diddy. No, it's all of y'all, man. It's the whole industry. I have to rap.
This guy's going the fuck off, man. Hey, holy.
It's shut down. I done proved the rap. I'm not gonna go through it again. No, you
Shit's
gotta
crazy,
prove to me
man.
an executive that's gonna cut a check. Ain't no executive cutting no check. Chris Brown, they do stuff in.
But is he lying though? That's the fucking thing. That's the question that you gotta ask. Is this guy lying or what the fuck does this shit make sense? I don't know. I'm just going along with the video. Let me know what you guys think.
Independent, guys. They do stuff independent. Record in the crib and then go on the line and then go on tour. That's it. They ain't do it. Ain't no money being dropped off. Put it like this. If Chris Brown didn't work his ass off every summer, his money would have been shrinking. But what I say, did I not ask you a couple? I said, yo, does Chris Brown have his masters? What I kept saying. I said, he's so stupid. As long as he keep adding on and doing work, he just making that master catalog big. What I say, then Chris Brown gonna keep them masters. You sadly mistaken. What I kept saying, when they compare him to Michael Jackson, he gonna really be like Michael Jackson. How many times I said that, y'all? They don't listen. Now, guess what? Chris Brown is locked up out the country. His ass in the UK. That make it even worse. Huh? Where it's looking, I don't think Chris Brown gonna leave with them rights. Ain't no time we gonna see Chris Brown again. They say Chris Brown facing 10 years. Why? Because allegedly they beat the crap out of somebody overseas in UK. They don't play that violent stuff over there. That's right. Got him. So, like I said, for the people that slow, it's just a coincidence. It's just a coincidence. Chris Brown locked up. You mean to tell me Chris Brown and Diddy's locked up at the same time in different countries? Yep. They was at the same freak offs together in 2022, chilling together. Yep. Yeah, it sound like work. How we could be rich and we could be chilling at a party. But the next thing you know, both of us locked up. See how it is around them Black Cloud people? It's always gonna be like that. That's right. TGIF Friday, we up. What's up, y'all? I'm watching the chat. Y'all, I don't think y'all lit like that. Let's go. So look, right? You see it, right? We're going on a journey. See? Some people go black and never go back. Here's the proof. Woman beater. Can't get right. You mean to tell me they get the money, get rich, get everything, and then turn to junkies after that? Yup. Why? Psychological issues. They get jammed with dildos. Y'all don't understand they get jammed with dildos. They get flipped out.
God damn.
You don't understand that. Did he put that boy on drugs early? Because when you at the freak off, you're going to be at them drugs. You're going to be on them drugs. And when you with Diddy, all the time you're going to be on them drugs. And then you're going to get it very clear. When you understand this Diddy story, if you pay attention, you will see this story in everybody's story. But you won't pay attention to it. You heard about Chris Brown with prime with women, beating on him. You heard about Chris Brown indulging in drugs. Okay, but you won't put it together where he got it from, will you? Because you're slow. Why? You are picking and choosing your character. I seen Chris Brown bragging. Ha ha ha. Everybody talking about me. See? He was throwing shots. I've been paying attention now. I said, no way he gonna get this. He's an idiot. You don't know what's going on. Nope. Somehow these celebrities that's supposed to have all these smarts. I got my proof that they're in secret societies, but they prove they don't know shit. I'm gonna say it again. They had no clue. They all supposed to run. They don't get it. What I keep saying, y'all, Chris Brown, as we see, Sandman had to come get his ass because he ain't know when to leave. He ain't know when to stop. What I said, does Chris Brown work more dead or alive? What else I said? If Chris Brown smart, he'll sell his catalog. See that? Bingo. So don't be surprised if Chris Brown lose everything after this. And don't be surprised if you don't see his ass again. He in the UK. Alright? They got him where they want him at. Guess what, Chris Brown? This for all that shit you did, bitch. You beat on woman and you charge woman, bitch. Even though they could be single moms, you don't care.
Came up, man, and just savage information, y'all. Savage things going on with it. It's so bad, I can't even put the title on the screen, man. So, according to the reports, Sean Diddy Combs has been accused yet again. He has a new accuser coming up now during his trial. And a new accuser's coming suing him with a civil lawsuit. And this accuser got so disrespectful.
What the fuck?
I mean, bro, man, listen, man. When I tell y'all what this accuser said, wow, man. Wow. So, this accuser, you guys, has came out and filed a lawsuit against Sean Combs and alleges, according to reports from TMZ, that Sean Combs sexually assaulted her with his Tootsie Roll-sized beefcake. Let me repeat myself again. There is an accuser that has come out on Sean Combs now, during his trial, right now. And she is now accusing Sean Combs of R-wording her with what she says the size of a Tootsie Roll. Now, she is saying, she basically is describing what she says is the size of this man's beefcake. And she says that it's
Oh my god.
Tootsie Roll size, according to TMZ reports. So it says, Diddy R-word a woman according to her allegations.
That's not funny.
At his Manhattan apartment, what the woman said was actually, she said she was actually relieved when he whipped out his beefcake because she knew it wouldn't hurt that much due to the lack of length and girth. Man, this is just absolutely at least according to this new lawsuit.
Come on, man.
The Bad Boy founder is being sued by a Jane Doe who claims that they met in May of 2001. She says they hung out a few times without incident at his Manhattan recording studio, nightclubs, and a restaurant. But things went south in July of 2001 on their fourth meeting. According to this woman, she's claiming that after a night out at the club, Diddy took her back to his apartment, leading her to his bedroom, where he locked the door and pushed her down on the bed on her back, placing his hand around her throat and telling her, "I'm going to suck the life out of you." The woman claims Diddy released his grip on her neck and then held her arm down, using his other hand to unbuckle his belt and pants, before pulling out his erect, bare-skin beefcake, which appeared to be the length and the girth of a large Tootsie Roll, right? In her lawsuit,
Oh my
she
god.
recalls feeling relieved by the size of Diddy's beefcake, claiming she knew it wouldn't hurt as much when he sexually assaulted her due to the lack of length and girth, saying she thought his beefcake was a quote-unquote itty bitty Diddy. The woman claimed she screamed for Diddy to get off her and stop, and told him she didn't want to have sex. But she says he overpowered her and did not stop penetrating her until he was close to climaxing. She claims he pulled out and bust all over her body. Then she says he backed away from her as she slid off the bed and went to the bathroom to wipe his residue off of her. The woman claims when she exited the bathroom, Diddy was naked in the bed and she ran for the door and locked it. She says a bodyguard was standing outside of the room and she asked him where the exit was and he gestured downstairs. She says she left the place and Diddy's staff drove her and her friend home. She claims Diddy called her a few times after the alleged sexual assault and even invited her to one of his white parties. But she says she did not respond to his calls. Since the alleged sexual assault, the woman claims she's found it hard to be vulnerable and alone with men and has withdrawn and become a shell of herself. She also claims she needed psychotherapy to confront and address the trauma and move on. She says she suffered physical abuse, emotional abuse, trauma, injury, and psychological damage as a result of Diddy's actions. The woman is going after damages. TMZ reached out to her legal team, but there's no word back. And I quote, now apparently there's some pictures in here where she apparently dropped a picture of her phone where Diddy's number was in it, I guess, in her phone. And I guess it may have been, I don't know, some missed calls. Now, I'm currently looking for this full lawsuit right now. Hold on. I'm trying to find it right now. Let me see. Because I want y'all to see what she said. Yeah, it's real. Yeah, it's real. I knew somebody was going to come up with this type of stuff, man. I knew somebody during the trial. Because, see, I'm going to tell you something. Diddy going to get more lawsuits. More people now, it's going to come out because they see Cassie up there. And they going to say, oh, I got to get mine. They heard Cassie say 20 million. They coming. And I'm going to tell y'all the truth, man. Some of these people going to be lying, man. I'm telling y'all this. Some of them going to be lying. Now, some of them going to be telling the truth, but some of them going to be lying. This woman right here, see, I'm going to tell you something. I'll be honest with you. Now, this ain't Tony Busby. I'm going to be honest with you. I would throw that lawsuit out, and I'm going to tell you why if I was a judge. First of all, she ain't serious in my opinion. You sitting up here talking about Tootsie Roll size, itty bitty ditty. Like, you trying to be funny. You know? Sexual assault is serious. And you trying to be funny. You know what I'm saying? You could have just said, look, I can describe, you know what I'm saying, his beefcake. But you trying to be funny. You trying to, like, you know what I'm saying? It's like it's a joke. You know what I mean? You know? It's just crazy, man. Crazy work, you guys. Crazy work, man. Let me see if I see it. Hold on, you guys. I'm trying to see if I see it right now. Let me see. Let me see if I can find it, you guys. I want to find it right here. Let me see. Let's see. Let's see if it's up here in the database. What's today's date? Let me see. Do I see it in the database today? Hold on. I'm trying to look for it right now. Trying to look for it right now, you guys. Diddy got so many lawsuits out here, man. It's crazy, bro. Let me see if it's in the system. Because I want to show y'all. She said that Diddy had an itty bitty. She called it an itty bitty ditty. It's crazy, man. She called this man's beefcake a itty bitty ditty. Come on, man. That's crazy. Like, at that point, I'm as a judge, I'm like, yo, you trying to be funny more than you trying to be serious. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, again, man, like I said before, bro. Crazy work, man. Crazy work, man. Crazy work. Let me see. I don't see it there. Let me see. Let me see if I see it on here.
Hold on. Let me see if I see it. Do I see it right here? Let me see. Nah, I don't see it. I don't see the lawsuit online I'm looking for right now. Because you got Diddy through the dark times. You was with Diddy through the dark times. All the rituals. All the rituals. Because it seemed like that's what it was. These freak-offs, rituals. You got magic and shit like that. And SEX rituals and shit like that they do. They hide their face. And that's why he'll be putting when the men skeet off and they come on you and then you go in the other room, put it on his chest. That shit right there, that's rituals. That's rituals. It ain't because he really G-A-Y and that's what because G-A-Y men, well, I don't really know. But when they be on podcasts or whenever they do they exposing or whatever, they don't ever say they like stuff like that or they do stuff like that. So you would think that's bigger than being G-A-Y because you never really hear the motherfuckers talk about that when they do be on big platforms where everybody can hear it. You never hear them say
true.
they like guys to they like one guy to come off on him and then he take that and go in the other room with another guy and then rub it off. You don't never hear that. So they got to be some elite ritual type of stuff. You don't hear women saying that. Women don't say they like a guy to on them and then they go in the other room and rub it on somebody else's chest. They don't nobody say that. That shit we never heard of. But the ritual people, the elite people, the top tier, yeah, they didn't heard of it. The sex magic and all that, they didn't heard of it. So yeah, like, it should get deeper than freak offs. It should get deeper than that. Where would he learn how to do that at? Like, why y'all think the elite was letting all this go on for so long? Like they ain't know what was going on. Ain't no way you would have decades of a run like that without the elite knowing, the police knowing, whoever that can stop it or control it without them knowing. Because it's a part of the elite shit, the Illuminati shit. Y'all gotta understand. The sex worker that testified, that took Diddy to court and got all that money. What'd he say? What'd he tell the police in the interrogation room? That Diddy is a part of the Illuminati. He said Diddy was down with this shit. So Diddy is under this shit it's called sex magic, what he doing, but it's a branch of the Illuminati, and it's called the Lima. It's called the Lima, like Lima, the Lima. So yeah, like, and a lot of power come with that. A lot of pros and rewards, and a lot of rank come with that if you do it like how they want you to do it. This is why he have to hire male escorts. He have to sit back and watch. He have to let men, bust off and Cassie, and she get the juices up out of her. He rub it all over his chest. It's not just no freaky shit. Nah. See, the media can push it off like he's spicy and he just a real freak. But if you really dig deep into what they practice, all that's in there. He's not the only celebrity that do that. That's why when Cassie ran to Nicki Minaj, she said, it's all part of the game. Man, Diddy not the only one who be doing shit like that. All the top tier dogs do that. French Montana, allegedly. Allegedly, I can't. It ain't 100% facts. And what I'm saying, all cap. But yeah, that's why he could have still been doing his thing if he wouldn't have went against the grain. See, the part that the elite ain't gonna let Cassie say is what he practicing, sex magic and the Lima and his rank in Illuminati. She not gonna speak on that. The court not gonna ask him about that. Ask her about that. Because they all involved. Yeah. But, Cassie, she flipped it on him. I
can't really say she flipped it on him because the elite allowed her to do this to him. She could have been said something about all this shit here, but she, wiggled her way up out of that 10-album contract. She never dropped no 10 albums with Diddy. She was signed to Bad Boy for 10 albums, and she ain't had to fulfill her contract. So yeah, like she ain't gotta have her publishing or her masters or none of that. She got the 20 million or whatever she got from Diddy. See, y'all gotta understand something. Like, for the celebrities and the elite, higher power that believe in the Lima religion, they believe that it's power and magic and intimacy. Yeah, they believe that it's power and magic and intimacy. Sit back and watch people, do what Cassie was doing with the escorts. I'm pretty sure that Diddy recorded a lot of these free calls and let the elite watch it. Other top dogs, other celebrities. You think French Montana ain't never seen tapes with Cassie? I'm telling you, 50 Cent was the first one that had a tape with Cassie. This back when Q, the owner of World Star, was alive. He had the tape first, but he was scared to put it out on World Star. So this when This Is 50 just launched off. This Is 50, and he gave it to, because y'all gotta understand, Q was real close with 50 because before World Star came out, Q used to be on 50 Cent tour bus, learning the game. And him and 50 fell out about some shit. But we'll speak on that on another video. Yeah. So, Q knew 50 wasn't scared of Diddy. So 50 like, should I put it out? And he had to take Cassie getting, punished by escorts. 50 been knowing about all this shit. Why you think when 50 was on Breakfast Club, I keep talking about this baby mama, he kept saying Diddy a fruit pop and this and that. Diddy never sue him because 50 had seen the tapes. He got the tapes. And then 50 told Diddy who gave him the tape, and because he ain't fuck with Q. And yeah, I think he took it down from This Is 50 and he gave him the tapes. And this when Diddy and 50 got back cool. Because Diddy like, oh yeah, thanks for looking out. Like, how the fuck you get this? Because 50 and Diddy already fell out about the Mace. Mace coming to G-Unit, then 50 turning up Mace status. Because Mace been gone, he been doing the preacher thing. So he turning him back up, bringing that G-Unit energy around. This around the time Give It to That Trying soundtrack came out. And then now, Diddy saying Mace shit and turned up. Because the 50 Cent now Diddy don't want to do the deal to keep Mace and all the energy and status that he got now with 50. He wanted to keep him on Bad Boy, and he backed out on the deal.
Yeah, I remember
So
that shit. That was crazy.
Cool once 50 got that tape with Cassie, and he gave it to Diddy. But then Diddy crossed 50 again. Not on some, he did something to 50, but what he did, the same shit that Fat Joe and Jadakiss and Nas and all them did with Ja Rule, helping Ja Rule when 50 trying to destroy him. So this is the time when Rick Ross, he had fell off. Triple C's fell off.
Yeah,
And,
I remember that too.
Flop. Rick Ross wasn't selling no records. Then Diddy made Ross a Ciroc boy, and he turned him up and put him around that Bad Boy light. And then they also put him around DJ Khaled and Birdman.
Yeah.
So Diddy had the best of both worlds. He was getting game from Birdman, he was getting game from Diddy, and getting on all the DJ Khaled songs. So it'd be Akon, T-Pain, Rick Ross, Lil Wayne. You know what I'm saying? DJ Khaled. Diddy have him doing shit. And that's what saved Rick Ross. So 50, like, nigga, I'm trying to destroy this nigga, and I got him right where I want him. And y'all niggas putting all these top tier artists around him, helping him out. I'm telling y'all, bro, I know this shit, man. Y'all niggas can't sit and tell me. And they fell out again. So 50 Ben had the takes back then.
No, the nigga fucked, but he called, we should kick it on telephone after the Mace.
Right.
And like, matter of fact, they sent me the girl pictures, like pictures of the girl, like, not the shit that y'all saw. Worse, way worse.
Wow. Oh, you killing me up.
Like penetration pictures and
Nah, come on, man. Come on, Phil.
all that. And I called the nigga. I said, yo, you really do this girl? Like, you really, like, you like her like that? And he was like, yeah, that's my girl. I'm like, all right, I'm gonna send you something. You look at it, you call me back. I sent him the photos, the pictures and everything. And the nigga called back and was like, yo, thanks, man, boss, man, yo, I really appreciate that. Yo, where you get this from? And I said, you know, like, cause they know, like, if something crazy is going on.
Think how long it been since 50 had This Is 50 website. That was a long time ago.
Yeah, I remember
Way
that.
before a Daphne, all this shit.
Way before Daphne.
So you don't think Fresh Montana had tapes or Nicki Minaj or this artist, that artist, all the artists? You don't think Rick Ross seen tapes of Cassie? He ain't seen no Freak Girl. You don't think none of these artists, all them Ciroc boys, all of them, you don't think none of that shit, man?
Of course they did.
They probably down with the same coat. Yeah, they believe in that sex magic shit. They do it too. That's why Nicki Minaj told her it's all part of the game. Yeah, and it is. It's all part of the game. She told you, right, Cassie? Yeah, don't you like the screams in the crowd? Cassie, Cassie. Don't you like the fame? Don't you want to be better than everybody? You don't want to be regular. Don't you like the lifestyle, the cars, the big cribs, the jewelry, the parties, the special events, the awards, the treatment that you get? So this is all part of the game. Welcome to Hollywood. Welcome to the industry. All that shit done in a bag of chips. Yeah. You got $20 million out of the deal. You cool with that, right? Yeah. I bet you she won't speak on that coat. She won't speak on that. She won't speak on sex magic and Illuminati. She won't speak on none of that. I bet she'll keep that out the book. Because she don't want to get spanked. Because God give it. God take it away. Or they can find a way to get that 20 million back out your ass, Cassie. You better not break the rules. You good at following rules, right? Show you right, Ray. Yeah, so the courts know what they're doing. Like I say, it's easy to push it off like Diddy just a freak and he go this way and this and that, but nah, it's bigger than that. It's bigger than that. But like the reason why Diddy wanted the juices all over his chest, it's simple. The life essence. The life essence. That's why. Not because spicy, bisexual. Nah. That's what the media let you believe. That's what you believe. The life essence. They just believe that the male juices is magical. That's what they believe. Not the woman fluids or the woman juices. The male juices. So yeah, they need to rub it all in the skin, get it all in the DNA. Life essence. That's what it is. And that's what they believe, that's what they practice. That's the bam bam. You want to get down? I don't know where to go to. I don't know where to go to for that. You know, they got to pick you. They got to pick you. You know, it ain't easy to get down. Now, it's more easy to be a part of it and be like a Cassie and just be another piece of meat to get used. You don't like CarMax? I love used cars. And it's more easy to get used, but to actually get the rewards and the benefits from it, you know, that's a little hard. They gotta pick you. They gotta want you. They gotta know you keep your mouth shut. They gotta know that you're a star, that you got all the qualifications and everything that you need to be a star. They gotta know all that. You got all that, not just a pretty face. Nah, not just, you know how to sing and rap. You gotta have everything. That's what you gotta do. You gotta have everything. Diddy always showed that he down with the Lima. You understand that? Like, he did it in pictures with his hands, the symbols. Like, this how you know when an artist down with that right there. They'll take pictures like this right here. So if they standing up, they be like this. So kind of like how Jay-Z did this, just do it like this. They say, you know, yeah, we one of the ones. Like, I'm one of the ones. And, you know, that's why he'll call himself Love. That's why he'll tell everybody to call him Love. That's another way he let y'all know he down with the Lima. Because in the Lima, love is law. And the Lima, love is law. So why not call yourself Love if love is law? They believe in that. Yeah. They believe in that. And love under the will is core principle. Yeah. Let me repeat that again. Love is law. And love under the will is core principle. See, Cassie, you thought you was going to be this big superstar because you thought Diddy, which he is a gatekeeper, you thought he was going to let you in and take you to the top. And you thought by doing these freak offs and this and that, yeah, you was going to be up there with Mariah Carey and Beyonce and all them. Negative. He just used you to be a part of the ritual. He just used you, initiate you, and use you for the ritual. It never was the plan to make you the superstar. Yeah, it never was that. Nah, he just fucked up. And you got some money out the deal, which that's what you wanted. You wanted to be a superstar so you can get the money. You know? But nah, making you a star, superstar, no. You ain't got what it takes. Yeah, you just not that girl. You're just not. You ain't nothing but another body for a ritual. That's all. You ain't nothing but another piece of flesh.
This guy's cold-blooded, man. Holy fuck.
That's all you ever be, is another piece of flesh. You can't get past that right there. So you can do the cover-ups for the fans and everybody else, get married, have a baby, and all that, but you'll never get past being another piece of flesh, just another piece of skin for the ritual. Yeah. But you got the millions, though. So are you happy now? So just do what you told on this stand. When it's over with, go back in the hole. Get out of here. We'll never speak your name, except when we bring this shit up. But you'll never climb them charts. You'll never be a big movie star. You'll never be with Beyonce, Mariah Carey, and all the other top tier artists. Taylor Swift, you'll never be them. Hell, you can never even be what Kim was to Diddy. You couldn't even get a baby out the nigga, let alone a ring. Yeah, but you got the money though.
This guy's diabolical, man. Holy fuck.
You got the money. Spend it wisely. And don't make the same mistake that he did. Or you bound to dress down. Hell, you may not even make it to the courtroom. Cause some wish they did. They in the grave now. Cause don't let them UTIs and those souls on the tongue turn into HIV, AIDS. Yeah, we could turn it up on you. We could turn it up on you. TD Jakes. You know that TD Jakes? Yeah. You know about this, don't you? TD, what up, bye? TD like them TD, bye, what up, bye? Yeah. You know what I like about you, TD Jakes? You a liar. You lie real good, and you know how to hide. I like that. You got a good cover up. You got a good cover up, boy. Yeah. I like that about you, TD. Yeah.
What a cold-blooded motherfucker, man. God damn. That was fucking ruthless, man. Holy fuck, I don't even know what the fuck to say about that. That was a little bit crazy, a little bit cringy. Fuck. Holy fuck, that was a little intense. Wild.